So, we're at the preppers meet, and in the sky is a really beautiful red kite, just hovering. So, it's a bit busier this year. There's a red kite again. Quite a lot of people in this field. Quite a lot of nice setups. It's nice. Quite peaceful. Just had a pheasant walk by. Some of the big setups over there. And Roach is up there with his very beautiful dog. It's nice. Look at that for a setup. Cool. I love that. That's fantastic. No, I wouldn't say no to one of them. That's brilliant. Leyland Daff. That's Roach's set up with Hogan sitting there guarding with his van. Isn't he beautiful? What a lovely dog. Yeah, I think this is Woe Sly's little spot here, which is quite cute. Yeah, nice hammocks and everything. Really nice. So if you've got the pathway down, there's people camped in all the woods as you walk down, which is sweet. Proper hammock setup. So that's Chunky Prepper and Gary with the big spit roast that they're going to have later. Very good.
Bushcraft cleanser, it's alright. I'm going to push your meat off the other.
Look at that.
Turn over. That's it. That's a better looking piece of meat then.
So you got one beef, one pork on there?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Blimey.
Oh yeah. Well, there's
That's going on the spit over there,
there's
yeah?
10 people.
Whew.
So, there's Chunky's missus and kids are here, so... Have you seen Chunky yet?
No.
He's gone out with a walk with a dog. Oh, is he?
Yeah. No, I just was sitting in my van and people kept popping over, so that was really nice.
They do, don't they?
That's sweet.
It's lovely,
nice.
isn't
Yeah. Yeah, cool. I'm going to get you,
I
two with that.
don't know whether you may have heard Outlaw Bushcraft? Outlaw Bushcraft
Yes.
on YouTube? That's me.
I've got you. I sub
Yes,
you.
I know you do. Bless you.
Get you in focus. On you, lovely. On you. Shut up, you. So I've just had a walk round. Met lots of people. Saw obviously Roach and Funky, and met Funky's ferret and his lovely lady. UK Prepper, Gary with the big roast joint food thing. Alpha Bushcraft was here, and I've just met Clint, who very sweetly just gifted me a couple of things. He's given me a nice little mono stick for my camera and a nice little pouch which I'll definitely use. So thank you, Clint, that's really generous of you, and I'll definitely use these. These are sort of quite handy things for me, so that's brilliant, thank you. And I'm just going to have a chill and drink my beer as it is quite warm, and just have a sit down for a bit and a chill out and give up for the day, I think now. Just enjoy the, being out and listening to the tarp and see how the evening goes. I'll get the fire on later. It's nice just being out, in fact. And sweet people, really sweet, really generous, really nice. Yeah. People keep popping over. They seem to recognise the van. Good old Gloria, the granny van, seems to be sort of quite recognisable, so people have been popping over, which is nice. Yeah, really nice, really friendly. It's a shame I've got to go tomorrow, but I'll be in the moment. Okay, so dinner is roast chicken sandwich that I cooked last night. Well, I cooked the roast chicken last night. A big salad which I made yesterday, well last night, but it's absolutely fine. So lettuce and peppers and cucumber and stuff like that with a nice dressing. Froze the butter in the freezer last night, which helps keep everything cold, along with a bottle of frozen water, which kept my beer cold, which is works a treat. So that's my lunch. Well, it's my lunch and dinner, but I've got enough left. I can have some more later. Chicken sandwiches, great, and a nice big salad. Okay, so this is the BRS titanium little tiny gas stove, which has been brilliant. The only downside with it does make quite a lot of noise, but it does boil perfectly quickly, and it's tiny. When it cools down, I'll show you the difference between that one and my favourite one. Okay, so this is the little titanium, sorry, that's in focus stove, and, oh, can't do this, and it just folds down, like that. Get that one out of the way, like that. So that's how tiny it is in comparison to the gas bottle. And I got it because the one I usually use, which is this one, which is my favourite one, I've not been able to find again. This is one that just flicks up and opens up like that. It's brilliant, I love it. But I've not been able to find another one, so that just drops. I'll show you. Like that, and all folds down. So that's pretty tiny too. But you see the two of them together, I don't really see that, are minuscule. So that's quite good. I'm quite impressed with that. I say BSR, but I got it on the eBay one because it was cheaper. I think that was about £8 including the postage. That one I got a few years ago for a £5, but so I can't find another one of those, which is a shame. But yeah, nice little gas stoves, tiny, and they all go in my little tiny cup over here, including the gas. Oops, including the gas bottle. All goes in there like that. Just handy if you're just going out for the day. Okay, I'm actually going to try my silky saw out on these quite heavy logs. The ground's really hard this year and it'd be silly trying to dig a fire pit, so I brought like a really small little barbecue thing. So these need to be sort of half the size for it to work, so I'm going to see if the silky gets through these. But I think I need to put my gloves on. Trying to do it on the ground like this might be quite difficult. Now, let's try that different angle on it, because I don't want to bash my knuckles. break them. Well, maybe not. Okay. Yep. Even hard wooden logs, silky saw goes straight through them. Again, really smooth. Perfect. That'll do. Do a few more of those. This little barbecue's worked out quite well for a small fire, and it's really good for cooking on. So, and you've got to do it, haven't you? When you're camping, you've got to have egg and bacon. It's a camping treat. Oh yeah. And it's got quite nice embers in there. And that's the hottest bit there at the minute. So yeah, I might use that again. Just for a very small fire, it's quite useful. Yep, I think that's breakfast.